What up, dude? What's up, everybody? It's Aaron Duncan here at the Necessary Bluntness Sports Talk. I just got done watching the episode of Hard Knocks, episode 2, training camp with the Cleveland Browns. It was another good episode, man, an hour. HBO does a good job of this whole series. If you missed my recap on the first episode, it's up there. I'll link it up there somewhere or put it in the description also. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. I got more videos. I'm going to be doing reaction videos to the whole series throughout training camp. So go ahead and subscribe button below. I also do coverage of the whole NFL and the NFC South. Go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Share it with somebody. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let me know if you watched the episode down below. And if you watched the game, let me know who you think is going to be the starting quarterback. Or how long will it take for Baker Mayfield to be the starting quarterback in the regular season. However, let's get into it. Of course, we get the news break with the Browns. They traded Corey Coleman out of nowhere. I don't know. He was a first round pick from 2016. They traded him to the Buffalo Bills. They shipped him out, and the scene opened up with him showing his big old closet in his house he bought in Cleveland and all these 1,100 pairs of shoes. I guess he said he claimed that he owns. And then he walked into Coach Hue Jackson's office pissed, saying, "Oh, why am I running reps for the second team?" And he was like, "You need to go talk to Ty Haley." And they also show him messing up in practice, half effort, running bad routes, dropping passes, not running through routes all the way, getting yelled at by Ty Haley again and again. All the coaches pretty much getting on him because he has some talent, of course, and they've just been waiting to bring it out of him. Like I said, it was a first-round pick in 2016, so they obviously saw something in him. But after he left Hue Jackson's office, he was like, "If y'all don't want to play me, trade me." And then they queued up the intro. Then they came back with the breaking news that Corey Coleman had been traded to the Buffalo Bills for a 7th-round pick, which is crazy because it's typical Browns move because you spend a first-round pick on this guy, and all you can get is the 7th from the Bills. You pretty much just gave him away for free. Like, here, we need to get rid of this guy bad. That either A, puts out bad rep about him around the league that, hey, they needed to get rid of this guy that bad because he was that much of a problem. They gave him away for a 7th-round pick. So I thought that was weird, man, and after that, that's kind of why the Dez hype started building up. That were they making room for Dez Bryant? And of course, John Dorsey said that Dez wasn't answering the phone this week, but Dez said he's gonna visit this week. So that'll be something to look forward to going forward in the Hard Knocks series. Another segment that I thought was pretty cool with Kajus. I guess the tight end Kajus. It's a big dude. He's kind of weird. The scene kind of opened up kind of weird with him just whistling, and then his dad was in the stands just whistling back and forth. They were like doing like a bird call, echo call at each other. It was kind of weird at first, but then once they did the backstory on him and his dad, it was kind of touching to see his dad actually had 3 heart attacks and a bunch of other things going on, man. They didn't think he would live past his son's age of 15, and now his son's 23, and he's still there, so he's at all the games. They were seeing pretty tight, man. It was pretty cool to see that, and they were pretty excited watching him play when they played the Giants. Moving on to Hue Jackson, I know he got a lot of flack this week for his punishment of Antonio Callaway. Antonio Callaway got pulled over on Sunday, citation for driving with a suspended license and possession of weed. He said he had a roach. He told Hue Jackson that he had a roach in the car, and then the cop was going to pull it. He asked the cop, was he really going to pull him over for it? The cop said, yeah. Who knows? I know a lot of these football players, they don't get off the hook. Well, I don't know. The ones, when they do get off the hook, we probably wouldn't hear about it, of course. But sometimes these hotshot cops that want to make their name by arresting these football players, so they won't. I mean, a roach is nothing. I mean, but for Antonio Callaway to do that is still stupid by him. Coach Hue Jackson really took him under his wing. He really, he didn't. I guess they've been down this road before with Josh Gordon. So they kind of embraced him. They told him that they needed him. They told him that I'm going to ride with you. I'm going to take your word for it. Of course, some punishment will probably come from the league, but like I said, I'll take your word for it. If you make me look stupid, I'm done with you. He tried to hide it from everybody. He actually hid it. The way the GM and the coach found out was the news. So that was part of his punishment. And, of course, the punishment was he had to play every snap of the game. And they showed him. They followed him around the game. He was winded. He was gassed. He was running a lot of routes and not getting passes, but he was running 100%. And even when the corner he was playing against was saying, "I know you're tired." And he was like, "You dang Skippy, I'm tired." But I don't know. Different people have come out this week and said how they feel about it. I don't know about the punishment, of course. He's not undrafted. He's the 4th rounder. He is trying to prove himself. And the fact that he actually made plays and scored that long touchdown kind of makes him look like the punishment wasn't really a punishment because he took full advantage of the punishment. So it's punishment, not punishment. That's what the great Bernie Mac said. So it looks like it was more punishment than punishment for him in that case. Hue Jackson seemed pretty fiery the whole episode. He was yelling at people. He stopped practice. He told people, "Why are we walking around? We can't have this stuff going on here. People on film." dragging and loafing around. He called them out. So that was pretty cool to see him get fired up after people were coming at him during the week for his coaching style. And after last episode, seeing how he was doing certain things and go about stuff in certain ways. And obviously, as talented as Antonio Callaway is, Hue Jackson's kind of on the hot seat, so he can't afford to get rid of all the talented guys. Josh Gordon's already away, and Antonio Callaway can make plays, so they're going to need him in there, especially with the departure of Coleman. But just to wrap up, I don't want to spoil too much, so you guys still might see it. I don't know if HBO is going to put the link to the second episode online again like they did the first episode, but I don't want to spoil it. You guys may see it somewhere, whether you bootleg it, watch it on Kodi or Fire Stick, whatever you watch your illegal activity for. You might get a trial with HBO like I did. However, next episode should be interesting. The Dez Bryant hype is going to keep building, of course. And then they play the Bills. So they play the team that Tyrod Taylor, the starting quarterback, used to play for. And that's the team they also traded Corey Coleman to. So it'll be interesting to see. After this episode, Baker Mayfield seemed like all the teammates and people are like happy for him. The chemistry on the team seems pretty high. Everybody's kind of blending together. A lot of people think Baker Mayfield will take over, and this episode kind of reinforces that thought process. Even though Tyrod Taylor balled out against the Giants in his he went 5 for 5 and threw a touchdown. So we'll see what happens going on. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought about the second episode. How you think about the series going forward? Are you a fan of Hard Knocks? Do you not like Hard Knocks? Let me know down below in the comments. So without further ado, I'm Aaron Duncan signing off. I'll see you next time.